Even if the light is green, we check our left side before setting off, just in case. For safety reasons, because another driver may have made a mistake, drivers can make mistakes. Therefore, to ensure our own safety, we check our left side before moving off, even if the green light is on for us. Just like the driver does here, he takes a quick glance to the left and continues on his way. As he picks up speed, he shifts to a higher gear. He passed 20 kilometers per hour, shifted into second gear, and continues to accelerate. Beginner driver candidates often have significant trouble keeping their vehicles safely within the designated lane at first, which is a common initial challenge. It is recommended not to look at the front of the car, but as far ahead as you can see within your field of vision. This way, you won't drift the car to the right or left. You may have a better chance of keeping the car within the lane. You can check your mirrors more frequently. This will also help you keep your car in the lane. Let's roughly estimate the distance to the lane markings. Let's look at the left mirror. It's a distance of about 1 meter. We have a similar distance in our right mirror as well. With a quick glance at your mirrors, you can also see how your car is positioned within the lane. Keep this in mind as well. I don't recommend driving too close to the center lines. Don't get too close. If there are no obstacles, try to keep your car centered in the lane. But of course, if there's an obstacle on the right, you can move a bit to the left, and if there's an obstacle on the left, you can move a bit to the right. Here we encounter another traffic sign. Let's stop here. Zoom in a bit. This means we're approaching an intersection. At this point, vehicles coming from the right and left should give us the right of way, because it means we are on the main road. That's what this sign means. Yes, we're approaching the intersection here. You will see a white truck on the right side. It's waiting on the right side to enter the road. The sign we saw earlier had warned us about this. It said that there could be vehicles joining from both the right and left on the main road. Be careful, you have the right of way, but just be aware. Recently, one of my students asked me what this sign means. You usually see these signs on highways. They are actually location signs found on highways and other toll roads we refer to as expressways. The first number you see at the top is the number of the highway. We are in the 7th section of highway number 550. The number written below is the kilometer mark of that 7th section where you are located. These signs are placed at every kilometer. From here, you can determine your location on the highway. If there is nothing distinctive around you, you can use these signs to inform emergency services about your location. In addition, you should also specify your direction. Pay attention. I am at the 41st kilometer of the 7th section of highway number 550, heading from Sanakkale to Izmir, or I saw an accident around here. You can say, please send emergency units here. This is extremely helpful for everyone. The upcoming traffic sign ahead serves as a warning to us, indicating that there are signalized traffic lights further ahead. At the same time, the blue signs above are also direction signs. D stands for State Road. We are traveling on highway number 550 in the direction of Dikili and Izmir. The road we are on is also a 2-lane road. The 2 lanes split to the left and right. We are approaching another intersection. Now we see that there is a traffic light here and we are approaching it. Therefore, we need to have made our decision here. Will we go straight, turn right, or turn left? Accordingly, we need to position our vehicle in the correct lane. Right now, the driver of the vehicle in front has pressed the brakes, is slowing down, and is about to stop. We will also stop behind it, and our driver here has taken his foot off the gas and is gradually slowing down by braking. He has also put the gear in neutral, released the clutch, and has come to a complete stop. You can put your car in neutral when waiting at red lights or whenever you need to stop for a while. You can rest your foot from the clutch pedal. Just like the driver is doing now, he has released the clutch. He placed his foot to the left side of the clutch and is waiting. Another point here is the distance between the driver and the truck. There are a few meters in between. He didn't stop too close right behind the truck. Always leave a certain safety distance between you and the vehicle in front when stopping, just in case. This also gives you a wider field of view. The closer you get to the back of the truck, the more your view will be blocked. We've signaled we're going to turn right. We see a vehicle violating the emergency lane on the right. Most likely it's going to turn to the right. As driver candidates, or even after we get our licenses, we shouldn't do things like this, friends, because it's one of the biggest problems in traffic. The authority to use the emergency lane belongs only to emergency vehicles like police, fire trucks, and ambulances. You would be blocking emergency vehicles that actually need that lane. Pay attention to this throughout your driving life. Please do not violate the emergency lane. He's checking his right mirror while turning right, because just like the previous emergency lane violation, there could be another violation. We're about to turn right, but someone who violated the lane could be on our right. If we try to turn at the same time, it creates a risk of an accident. Therefore, when turning right, always, even if just for a moment, take a quick glance at your right mirror. We are about 15 to 20 meters, maybe a bit more, away from the vehicle in front of us. This is a safe distance. Following distance. Our speed is around 30 to 35, so about half of that. Normally that's what we say. Keep a following distance from the vehicle ahead that's at least half your speed. It doesn't matter if you're in the city or outside the city. You'll understand why this is important in a moment. Even though the vehicles ahead kept moving, the car in front of us suddenly braked and stopped for a reason we didn't know. If, for any reason, a vehicle in front of you stops or is preparing to stop, you should also slow down by braking in advance, just like the driver did here. And as you come to a stop, you should fully press the clutch. Because if you don't, your car will stall. So press the clutch and brake fully and stop if necessary. Most likely this car is looking for an address. On this occasion, I would like to point out that one of the biggest dangers you may encounter in traffic is drivers who are looking for an address. Because while searching for an address, they completely lose control over their vehicle and the traffic around them. At unexpected moments, some drivers may behave unpredictably. You should take your precautions accordingly. Always maintain a safe following distance with the vehicle in front of you. If you have a sufficient following distance, you can stop your vehicle safely. Generally, a speed limit of 30 km per hour is enforced at school crossings. Here, everything is combined. You can see a speed bump, a pedestrian crossing, and a 30 km per hour sign all together. Therefore, we will keep our speed around 30 km per hour and pass through this section of the road accordingly. Now here on the right side, we also see a school zone slow down warning. Below it, we see the school crossing sign. You can also see that the pedestrian crossing is positioned right after the bus stop. That's why we pass through here carefully, because your view may be blocked by the vehicles on the left side. Here, the driver is passing through at a speed of 20 to 24 kilometers per hour. That's a perfectly appropriate speed. There is a vehicle making a left turn. Since we see it making the turn, if necessary, we ease off the gas pedal a bit, and after it completes its turn, we continue on our way. We can increase our speed again here.